NBA Eastern Finals on TNT, presented by Google Pixel. It's the Toronto Raptors, Milwaukee Bucks, game 2 of the best of 7, and the Bucks up 1-0. Look at the starting lineups. The Bucks with Giannis, Nikola Mirotic, Brook Lopez, and in the back, Marc Gasol, and the guards Danny Green and Kyle Lowry. Giannis, and it's put down on the follow. And Rodney Mott, the alternate Tony Brown, and the replay center Kane Fitzgerald. Here's Gasol. What from behind?
Toronto, I'm going to have to load up more than ever on Antetokounmpo. It seems like he's aggressive. Going inside.
Beautiful whip. 1 of 6 in game 1. Has not been hitting the 3. Here is Giannis, and he's way off. And Mirotic makes the play. Bledsoe has not been hitting the 3. Took a look, had a thought, but gave it up. Mirotic does hit from downtown. Up by Lowry. Here's Green for 3.
You can have Danny Green possibly coming in with more Powell, more Jody Meeks.
The runner by Mirotic. They just do get it off, but back come the Bucks. Middleton from way downtown.
Off the dribble.
It is a 14-3 lead. And Siakam, during start here by Milwaukee. Giannis had it knocked aside. Leonard is on it. Bucks are back. Leonard right down the lane.
When he puts the ball down and collapses the defense.
Foul on Mirotic. Here's Leonard putting a move on Ilyasova, who just came on.
Look for Ilyasova to try to exploit the matchup with he and the big fella.
Ilyasova hits the 3. It looked like Siakam might have done the piece of it. Just by Gasol, intended for Leonard. Antetokounmpo all the way. And it's recovered by Lowry. Siakam with a nice move off the pass from
Ball Dyke. How do you beat that? With speed. Well, that's how you try to beat it.
And Brogdon with a runner, yes. Malcolm Brogdon, such a valuable player for the Bucks all season long. Rookie of the year a couple of years back. Oh, nice move by Lowry. Put the speed on.
I think Toronto's going to have to play small here.
Here's Gasol, and he hits. Coming off the 2 of 11.
You're coming in with Connaughton. I mean, there's so many players. He can play big, small.
Middleton, that's a 2.
But that's exactly why Coach Nurse has a problem trusting other players. Where do you get your shots from when Kawhi's out the game?
Here's Brogdon for 3. Defending on George Hill. So Brogdon and Hill in the backcourt. Lopez is up front with Ilyasova. Connaughton. It is another three-pointer for Brogdon. There's Lowry. Ibaka rejected by Lopez. His second block. Hill on the drive. Score!
5 of 11 from downtown.
And they did not shoot the 3 well in game 1 despite the victory. Ibaka. Mirotic hands to Brogdon. He has the hot hand. Mirotic with the runner. He's hit a couple of those. Norman Powell. Powell kicks it out. They swing it. Siakam up top. Siakam on the drive. Flips it off to Powell, and he hits a 3. Jody Meeks is checked in. He's the other player on the court for the Raptors. Nick Nurse telling us he would go to Meeks. And Powell hits
4 bench players on right now, along with Siakam, the only starter.
Here's Hill on a catch and shoot, way off from 3-point territory. And the ball back to the Raptors. A charter member, Brogdon pulling off a rare feat this past season as Ibaka is able to hit. Brogdon shot at least 50% from the field, 40% from 3, 90% from the line. Ilyasova and the tip. Second opportunity since coming back to the Bucks. That's an exclusive 50, 40, 90 club. We'll run down the membership a little bit later. Brogdon being off by Van Vliet. Shot clock to 5. Ilyasova to fade. He is on fire.
Wow. Talk about it. They don't talk about it. You know, one went 0 for 5, the other one went 0 for 6. We won the ball game. It's only highlighted in a loss.
Oh, what a pass. A lively one-bounce pass.
Over and others late in the season to have an impact during the playoffs.
Plus 9 advantage in bench points. No surprise for Milwaukee.
Here is Lowry on a nice fadeaway. Here's Giannis. Ibaka grabs the ring. Oh, the steal by Ilyasova lays it in. Ibaka for 3. Rebound Bledsoe. Finds Brogdon. Yes. From downtown. 3 for 3. From beyond the line. Good job by the Bucks on Leonard. They double up on him. Now he finds some space and hits. Kawhi Leonard.
He is good.
Ilyasova feeling it again.
Goodness.
Playoff game of his life. Hitting from all angles. Leonard step back against Brogdon and knocks it down. He has 11 points.
With this zone, you have to make sure that you box out if you're Toronto.
Mirotic, effortless.
The height of them as well.
And Siakam is listed at 6'9", 225. Here's Hill into the paint. And around the Lopez screen.
That's true.
Here's Mirotic for 3. Oh, it's put down by Giannis. Not able to hit on that straightaway jumper. Here is Giannis to the rim. It counts on the foul.
To come in and hopefully relieve him on the defensive end and add some scoring.
Both teams with their starting lineups. Siakam with a nice move on Kawhi Leonard. Shot clock to 3. Siakam. Rebound Leonard. It counts and the foul. Hey. Leonard rims out. Back come the Bucks.
Antetokounmpo now up to 11 rebounds.
Oh, Bledsoe with a nice move off the...
Quit shooting threes. When he does that, he's been successful.
So Bledsoe with his first field goal. Gasol, Green for 3. Yes, that's his second from downtown.
You've been given the answer. Go to the hole. You're shooting over 60% from 2.
Bledsoe committed that foul. Leonard showing the soft touch. Reggie goes to monthly meetings.
Wow.
Nice move by Leonard. The driving hook, banking it home. And back up the Bucks in the middle.
On the defensive end.
Leonard picked up on a switch by Lopez, who fouls him as he scores. Kawhi with 10 of the Raptors' last 13 points. Bledsoe going 1-on-2, finds the open man.
Terry Stott should be in it every year. How does Portland get that high of a seed every year?
How much Steve Kerr with all the ups and downs of the Warriors have, but he'd never get it because of the success.
MVPs. You can't get it with 2 MVPs.
It is off. Ilyasova, who was the hero of the first half, checking back in, pulled down that rebound. And that is a three-pointer from middle.
Into this ball game, and you will get a fresh Giannis Antetokounmpo in the 4th. And a tired Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Powell on the drive. Strong move by Norman. Well, the 28-point lead has been cut by 10. It's down to 18. Leonard gets it off and counts on a foul.
9 of 13.
Raptors with a 19-8 run to cut into that big lead. Ilyasova.
Did you see that spin? Did you see that angle?
He is 7 of 10 for 17 points. Little more energy being shown here by the Raptors as Ibaka is able to score her. Rare miss by Brogdon.
Got numbers.
Van Vliet. High off glass, and he is able to convert.
Half court and just start playing slow, easier.
And Coach Bud's not messing around. Who's at the scorer's table getting ready to check in? Giannis.
That counts for the foul.
to 11 or 12 going into the fourth.
Crowd wanted a foul. Whoa! Van Vliet for three, and suddenly he has found in his first season with the Raptors, was an assistant with the Raptors for 5 years, head coach in the D-League and the G-League, second effort by Brogdon. 18 from the field over the last 7.5 minutes, but Brogdon now with the steal is Hill, goes at Van Vliet, and it's a goaltend. Basket will count. Milwaukee by 17. Lowry had to save it, ends up in the hands of Connaughton. Here's Brogdon with Hill. Hill lays it home for the Bucks.
And think about for Brogdon, this is only his third game back. Third game back.
And he's played well in all three. Here's Powell for three. Norman Powell. Van Vliet hit a couple earlier this third quarter. Has that hesitation dribble and had the ball knocked away and is foul. Seconds to go in the third. Bledsoe with 4 seconds remaining in the quarter. There's Jody Meeks. Gets it away and scores!
So what can be improved upon in those stretches where the Raptors cut into the deficit?
Yeah, we just didn't get enough stops. I think we can be better defensively, but again, give them credit.
And landed in 2-point territory. So added extra point that we have for the Raptors. It's a 15-point. Oh, it's Giannis with...
Obviously, we're nitpicking here, but George Hill misses a three. Where's Pascal Siakam? The second leading scorer on this Toronto team is Powell. They have earned themselves a starting nod in Game 3 over Danny Green.
Yes, and for Siakam, as Antetokounmpo takes the three and knocks one down, beginning of games, maybe they should switch and put someone else on Giannis so that he can try to find a rhythm offensively.
Oh, my goodness.
That is a goaltend on Giannis, stopping. 2:10 gone by here in the fourth quarter. Giannis getting behind the defense.
And tonight,
Bledsoe setting up. Bledsoe fires for three. 6 rebounds. This is Lowry throwing a three.
of trying to make sure they get extra possessions for their team.
Middleton was trying to shed Van Vliet, turns and fires. Yes.
He's good. He only coach you so much. Go get some rhythm before we get home, because I'm going to need you to take shots in a loud arena. I'm going to need you to play with confidence. Rhythm.
But the question is, who is the bench? There are 2 guys, maybe 3 guys.
You have to suit up in 13 players, right? So if you have to suit them up, you got guys on the bench.
Giannis with the bucket, and he will go. Here's Hill for 3. This is Moreland. And on the weave, here's Meeks, and he knocks it down. Shooter that he has.
No, he wasn't.
Become.
But defensively, he was still the same, as well as Tony Snell.
Sterling Brown. Bumping with Brown. Puts a pass down low. That will count. A 2-0 lead in this best of 7. They now have won 6 straight playoff games. Boucher able to hit the third record that was set back in 1974. And they are 2 games away from the NBA Finals, seeking to make it to the Finals for the first time since the early 70s.